Hello everyone, in the previous video we discussed about how we can have a chart in the Excel. In this video we want to talk about how we can have a chart from the different data sets in the Excel. For example, if you have another columns here to showing the quantity per products, for example, if I have one product, for example, a gold product, I want to show a quantity based on the gold product. And also another, for example, this product. So I want to know how many of these products each user bought. I can use the SUMIFS function to calculate the amount of bought from each customer from these products. The first one is the sum range. I wanna choose the number of purchase. The second one is the criteria range 1, which can be my customer names, and the criteria is the name of my customer here. And I have another criteria range, which is my product's name, and the criteria will be the product, the B1 sold. And I need to choose the absolute format for my product name, because when I want to drag the formulas up until the end of the customer names, I do not want this cell be changed. So and also I don't want the B be the absolute. I want this one be the relative, because when I want to drag this one to right, I want to change it to the Google Share product. So by this way I can count the gold products bought from each customer. And now if I drag, I can count the Google Share. Right now if I drag this formula 1 to the right, the number of purchase sale will be changed to the total price, and it drag it to the next column of my table. So the another thing I can do is copy paste this formula into my formula bar. I can use the absolute reference to the table by changing this, but it's take a little time, so I do not want to talk about that. And I want to change this to the C1. So now I calculate the Google Share product amount bought by each customer. So now this chart showing how much each of these customer bought one gold product. And now I want to show beside of this each bar show how many of these customer bought Google Share products. So I can add this one as a series into this chart. So I can go, when my chart is selected, go to the design tab, select data, add another series, use the name, and now use the series value, which is these values, So now press OK button, and then press OK button as well. So you can see we can compromise each of these customer based on the product 1 and the product 2, which is shown with the blue label. I can add legend for showing which one is for gold and which one is for Google Share. So and now I can see the customer bought gold more than the Google Share from me, because these two columns have the same unit, which are the quantity of the product bought. I can show them in just one chart with one axis and compare these two with this just one axis. But what when we have another But in the case that we have another units, for example, these units are based on the quantity. What about if I have a currency? For example, how much of these customer bought value to us by the, for example, currency, by the USD currency. So I can say total price, for example, how much does it cost from each customer to buy from me. I can use some if again, and for example the range, say the range name, customer name, and the criteria is the my name of customer here, and the summation range will be my total price, this column. And if I press enter, I can see and I need to double click on it to drag this into the last customer. I want to show this as the dollar, so I can see how much of these customer bought from me in the summation of the price they paid to me. Now if I want to add this column into my table again, I can choose that. I can select my chart, select data, I can add another series, use this, and select the area you want, press OK, and then OK again. So you can see right now I add the total price into my chart as well. But let me delete the data label as well for all of them. So as you can see, the total price has the different unit measurement units from the other products here, from the quantity. This is based on the quantity, this is based on the quantity as well, but this one is based on the USD. So this is not right to show all of these data together in just one chart. I have to show them to these values into another chart. For example, having two charts for showing how much each customer bought and how many each customer bought from us. Or I can use the combo charts in the Excel. The combo charts allow us to having two measurements in just one chart. So if you go to the design tab and go to the change chart type, go to the combo, and now you are able to choose another X, the secondary X for your table, and I can use, for example, total price. So right now, if you use the total price, you can see in the preview view, you can see the total price is shown by the line chart, and the gold and the Google Sheets used by, shown by clustered columns. So you can see that having the different combo have a different X. We have the one primary X which is shown by the gold and the Google, and the secondary X will be shown the total price by the line. Also, you can change the type of the chart for each of the secondary and the primary charts. For example, for primary charts gold, we can show them based on the bar charts or the area charts, stacked or area charts. And if you choose, for example, the line, you can use this one as the clustered column, or another one, for example, this one as the line as well, and this one as the bar chart, for example. So let me before I do that, for having just two products here cannot be so meaningful for comparing the total price each customer paid for me, and having just counted the gold and the Google Sheet, I wanted to count all the products. So if you press cancel here, I want to remove this one, and it press OK because it changed the area of the charts, and say that again this is the quantity of my products bought from each customer quantity. So use the sum if again. I want to use sum if, and the range is is the customer name. The criteria is the name of my customer here. And the summation range will be quantity, number of purchase. So this is more reasonable. So this is more reasonable to compare the how many each customer bought and how much they pay. Now I can go to the design, go to the chain chart type, go to the combo, and now this one, the references error, you can go to the select data, just remove this one. Remove this one and then select these two again. Press OK. Now go to the chain chart type, go to the combo. Now you can choose the secondary X. For example, if the quantity be the primary X, I can choose the total price as the secondary X and show this one by the line chart. And if you press OK, you can see the total price is shown by the yellow line and the quantity is shown by the green bar charts. And you have two axes, two vertical axes. The first one here is showing the quantity of the bought from each customer, and the secondary axis is here to showing the USD dollar per each customer. And now you can compare each of these customer by they bought and how much they pay. For example, this customer bought so many products from me, but is not paying as much as this customer, much more than other customers. So this is the important customer for me, and I need to have some strategy for talking to him or have a communication with him. So this is how you can use the combo box and how is useful for comparing two data set with the different measurement units. And this is really helpful and useful and popular feature of the customer for showing the data in the charts. So thanks for listening. In the next video, I want to go to talk about the pivot tables. Pivot tables will use for getting the reports from the data set and make the life much easier for data analyzers. So until next video, goodbye. In order to watch more training videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diaco Ltd. And if you want to see our products, please visit our website, diaco.co.uk.